Comedian Leslie Jones went off on the fellas about sex during a recent interview on The Breakfast Club. Leslie said, y'all don't know how to bleep a woman correctly. And when she tell you that now she ain't Jack, I should say, when she tells you that you can't do it, go learn how to bleep. And those were all F words. All right. Did y'all see the video, first of all?
I did.
Part of it could be it's a bit, and part of it is, her reality. She said she didn't get no good D. I think she was in a Ritz hotel. She was in a nice hotel, she said. Al, what do you think about this, what she said?
Why are you going to me first?
Come on, Al.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, maybe there was some. I think there's some truth to it, and I think she's right. I think men, and especially men of color, need to start taking their health more serious. She talked about the importance of that's your favorite thing. Your penis is your favorite, your best friend. So why not take care of it? You check up on everything else. You take your car in to be serviced. So you need to take your penis, if it's not working, in to be serviced. But my main question was, and I know it's not just me. I didn't know that and I've been judged like this too. I didn't know that she was into men.
Oh, you remember she had a sex tape come out a little while ago? Someone tried to put her stuff out there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Seriously.
Yeah, she was pretty hurt about it, and she was talking about it on Twitter. That someone kind of tried to put some pics out there of her, and yeah, it was on Twitter. It was kind of.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. Q, what do you think?
Y'all know I'm not a fan of the gender wars thing. That seems to be the new hot button social media thing, especially within the Black community. Like we have just become so divided on gender. Can you take me to this restaurant? You can't hunch. Who paid the bills? Who got the most trauma? We got all these. That aside, that may be her experience. You know what I'm saying? But again, because men are considered sassy or zesty, if they talk in this department, the same could be said in the other direction. Being candid here, back when I was messing with girls, you know what feels good on your body, and I know what feels good on mine. You don't have a dick, Claudia, so you're not going to know all the ways to touch a dick, and I don't have a coochie, so I'm not going to know all the ways to touch a coochie. I've had my dick sucked by boys, and I've had my dick sucked by girls, and I can assure you that boys suck it much better because boys know what it is. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So the same could be said in both directions when it comes to knowing each other's bodies or whatever the case may be. But I do think that probably is Leslie's experience, and there are a lot of men whose ego are tied to their dick. So if you tell them anything, they get an attitude. So that's her experience, and I'm not going to take it from her.
I won't. I'll try to not make this a gender war thing as well. I will say this: we are obsessed with gender in all of this, and any history buffs out there will tell you this. Before the demise of any major civilizations in history, there was always an obsession with gender. Look it up. The Roman Empire, right before it all falls down. All the times in history before the demise of a society or civilization, there is an obsession with gender. So I'm not going to make this a man versus woman thing. Something's going on here, right? As far as what she's saying about men not taking care of their penises, I mean, there's women that don't take care of their vaginas as well. There's people who just don't take care of themselves, period. Women, hygiene, eating right, eating too much sugar is going to give you bacteria vaginosis. It's going to smell like fish and wet carpet. Men, keep eating that Popeyes and fast foods and all that kind of stuff. You're clogging up your arteries, and you're messing up your blood circulation, and you're not going to have a hard penis. I'm giving advice to both y'all. It's a lot on, but there's advice that both sides can take on this. Leslie, you made it really funny because I do think we don't really hear that as much, and it was funny. But I think we all need to get it together.